My name is George Abram. I'd like to share a testimony, I guess, with whoever wants to hear. I was a Vice President of Operations and Strategy of VWS with revenue of $13 billion company and 55 operations globally. I traveled the world. I've been in 60 countries. I knew God in Saint Sharbel, whatever. I grew up Lebanese family. In 2015, I had a meeting in State College, and after the meeting, and I don't remember much of anything from it, I was paying the valet guy to get my car, and I dropped to the ground, unconscious, incapacitated, and sweating like crazy. The blessing of this whole experience was for me to know God. They air flighted me to Geisinger Medical Center. The blessing of it is it's a type 1 neurological trauma unit. And they knew exactly what they have to do. They had to drill my skull to bleed, to reduce the pressure, I guess, or whatever, to manage the bleed. And I was incapacitated for 11 months. My brother came to the state, and he flew to Philly, and he brought oils from the monastery, from Anaya. He anointed me with oil, and then a week or so later, and then my son asked basically, I guess, Dad, if you're there, pinch my finger, or let me know that you're there, or you can hear me, whatever. And I must have pinched his hand or his finger. And I was in a coma, so I didn't know anything about it. Christ encountered me, got me on the right track, and I owe my healing to Saint Sharbel. It wasn't my prayers, it was my friends and my family. Continuous prayer to Saint Sharbel that healed me. And I truly believe that. And I thank Saint Sharbel for healing and getting me back to semi-normal, I guess. It's a healing, it's a blessing for me to be alive. Because they told my wife if I would ever live, I'll be a vegetable, or I would probably live no more than 5 days or 6 days. And here I am, 5 years later, 7 years later. And praise to God Almighty for getting me back on the journey. And for me to say that I know now that I have a good relationship with Christ. That was my mission, and that was the intended mission for me.